It's a very good morning to you all. Welcome to Asake Online. My name is Zenzelen Debele and this is the Breakfast Club. Today in our program, I'll be talking to Councillor Norman Hlabano, who is the Councillor for Ward 26 and is also a candidate for the post of Mayor. You know that in the past few days we've been talking to different councillors, trying to get to know them and also for them to introduce themselves to the public. As you know that during elections, a lot of attention is paid to the presidential and probably the parliamentary, and most of the times we don't take our time to talk to our councillors and know them and hear what they have in store for us. So today we decided to invite Councillor Hlabano so that we can talk to him and know him better. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Briefly, who is Councillor Hlabano? Can you just tell us a brief history about yourself?
My name is Norman Hlabano. I'm a married person with 3 kids. I stay in Ward 26 Mkanwini. I've been in Ward 26 as a resident for the past 25 years.
So when did you start these issues of politics? When did you join politics? I
joined this politics animal in 2002, and then I became a councillor in 2008.
So from 2008 to 2013, you've been a councillor?
Certainly, yes.
Yeah, then 2013. So this is your 3rd term as a councillor?
Certainly, yes.
Okay. What is it that makes people to keep choosing you?
I think what makes people choose somebody to be a councillor time and again is confidence into that particular person. And definitely is the people's choice to choose the right person for the right job at the right time. It is not me, but it is the resident themselves to make their choice.
So what have you achieved in Mkanwini to say that in the last 2 terms that you've been a councillor, these are some of the things that you've actually put in place?
What I've managed to do in Ward 26 is to provide some peace jobs for the youth, and as well as making some nutritious garden for the elderly and the vulnerable groups within the ward. But bear in mind that we've got so many challenges which are facing the residents or citizens in terms of employment challenges. But the best I've done so far, basically, I've also managed to acquire land for the elderly people in the ward, which is accommodating about 1,300 people in the ward for agricultural purposes, since most people are vulnerable who are not working. The issue of vulnerability doesn't mean somebody who is disabled, but if somebody is not working, is vulnerable.
Yeah, so you have mentioned the issue of these jobs that the youth get. There's always been accusations from not only maybe just not for a particular area, but people would say, "Our councillor bakhetha abantu babo, bakhetha abantu be-party." How are these young people, chosen to come and work in these jobs that happen in many different wards? Right.
Respectively, in all the wards, we've got what we call sections. Those sections are a certain area where there is what we call area representatives. And then there is a chairperson, a ward chairperson, which I can refer to in rural areas as crawl heads. So whenever there is a contract of various ages, we consult those area reps. They bring the names of the people whom they think that they are worst vulnerable, and then we take it from there. The same thing which we do when we call meetings at our respective monthly feedbacks. We consult the area reps. The area reps are the machinery which invites people to council's meeting. So a councillor doesn't work by himself, but he has got wings, which are those people.
Okay. So now you're going to the council for the 3rd term. What is it that you say in this term, these are some of the issues that I want to introduce in the council chambers of Bulawayo?
Yes, you know that I am going for the 3rd time in council chambers. Like I said earlier on, that I had acquired land from city council to get the resident occupied. This time I want to complete this program or project by engaging donors to make that piece of land irrigated. Because most challenges that you give people land, but there's no mini irrigation scheme. So far, I've spoken to well-wishers that they're going to put some pumps and mini drill some bores to make sure that piece of land is utilized 100% of all the seasons.
Yes, this will be at the ward level in your ward.
Certainly, yes.
Yes, but Iskang Elubulawayo, Iwapama policies, these are the policies that we want to introduce to attract investment, to make the city even governable much better than what it is now.
According to our vision or dream, is to provide policies which caters mostly for the less privileged people. And don't forget that Bulawayo City Council has got a pro-poor policy. A pro-poor policy which is more or less a social democratic policy which caters for all the people regardless of their political affiliations or groups. You see. So we are going to make sure that we cement the pro-poor policy full time this time around.
Yeah, one of the issues that I always see in Bulawayo is the issue of the municipal police, chasing vendors around town. Yet we know there is no employment. As council, what are you doing to make sure that your policies actually also, like you're saying, they're pro-poor, but you don't get the vendors having their ways taken by municipal police?
Yeah, there is a challenge there in terms of understanding the council policy. We do have many policies which gives our people sufficient places to sell their way. Since you know that Bulawayo City Council has got no industry as we speak here present, but the revenue collection for Bulawayo City Council comes for the informal sector. However, we have organized some selling bays, what we call bays, for the citizens. But you find that some people, they don't follow the rules and regulations which are being enforced by the city to an extent that they will even go as far as putting their ways exactly a meter from the doorstep of a shop. However, it is a council's obligation to make sure that the city is clean and the people are being put orderly, not disorderly. So the city council policies or police, they are there to make sure that there's order in the city, not just to make people just go and put his mini vegetables in the street. It won't be a clean city. Yes,
I think you have a point there. And one of the projects that started last year, I'm sure you were part of it since you were in council, was the issue of Egodin. And up to now, there seems to be nothing that is going on. You are going back to the council. What are some of the issues that you think you're going to deal with? Are you going to look at the issue of Egodin when you get there back to council?
Yes, the issue of Egodin is an issue of investment, a policy. If you talk about investors, they may make some proposals, but in the long run, they need to have confidence into the city, not in the city only, but the country at large. So we are going to push forward to persuade the terracotta issue. I think that's the one we're talking about. Yeah. For them to come and put investment in Bulawayo so that our people can get employment, you see. But this doesn't also need council alone. We are saying we are inviting everybody to be on board to make sure that this terracotta things becomes a success. Because everybody is involved, you see.
Yeah. And also, looking at that, the issue of terracotta then comes with, now that the combis were actually removed from Egodin,
yes,
they're now carrying from different places. And around 4, you find that it's almost impossible to drive via 6th Avenue. As the council, what are you going to do to try and decongest that area?
We have spoken to our town planning guys to make sure that they remove the squabble which is currently taking place. But as I speak, I think the first mini quarter of the year, something would have been done to eradicate that congestion issue.
It also goes with the public toilets, because if you look at the 6th Avenue or even Zesa House, there are no toilets, but they have a large number of combis and people who are using those areas.
But don't forget that this is a temporary measure. While least the construction is supposed to shoot up. So therefore, we are looking into that.
So you applied for the post of mayor?
Certainly, yes.
Yes. Are you confident that you're actually going to get the nod from the party and then from your councillors?
I'm keeping my fingers across. It is the decision of the party and my fellow councillors to have a breakthrough on that one.
Yeah, but what makes you think that, if you were to say, why do you think people should vote for you as a mayor? What are you offering?
Oh, very good. Like I said, earlier on, I've served in the City Council of Bulawayo for the past 10 years. And being a chairperson into various mini committees, as well as once upon some times, being appointed to be the acting mayor during the absence of the mayor. So therefore, as far as I'm concerned, I'm very confident. I know the culture of Bulawayo. I know the tradition of this city, of the Bulawayo City Council. So there's nothing new which can stop me from doing what we've been doing.
We have seen the squabbles, within your party and outside, people saying, the person who's supposed to be mayor, all those kind of things. What's your comment on that?
Well, we are human beings. Those kind of things, they are found during the days of our lives. People, they've got political agendas. People have got tribal lines. But the people of Bulawayo, if I may call shots, they need somebody who understands the culture of Bulawayo, the tradition of the city. You see, the same applies to Harare. We can't run away from that one. I cannot go to Harare today and say I want to be a mayor or even a chairperson, whereas I don't know the geographical background of the people of that particular city. You see, don't forget that culture and even leadership, the two goes together. People, it's like the issue of devolution. People, they believe and feel that if they can have somebody who is homegrown from their area, they feel comfortable.
Yeah, so if elected the mayor, what are you promising us? What is that one thing that you want to achieve in your term as the mayor of Bulawayo?
Is to see the people of Bulawayo living a better life, and also the city providing good quality service to the citizens at a price they can afford.
So, we know that there is, the party is going to probably recommend one person. Then let's assume the party does not choose you. Are you going to abide by the decision, or you can still get nomination from the floor? No.
I'm going to abide by the decision. I have no problem with that. I don't. When somebody is being chosen, whether is it the party or the people-driven process?
Yeah.
Yes. The same applies to be a councillor. I never thought I was going to be a councillor, but when time comes, God makes his decision towards a particular person. So these are the things which you find during the days of our lives.
So basically, what's your hope for Bulawayo as we go forward? We're seeing the economic hardships and all those kind of things. Do you think the factories that have closed are going to come back? And what are the kind of policies that can put in place to actually attract investors?
You know what? We always pray and tell people that we are saying investment. We should produce good quality investment policies which are going to encourage investors in interest. There's no need for us to keep throwing stones, rather than making sure that we humble ourselves and make sure that the investors, they come and then they create employment in our city.
That was Councillor Norman Hlabano, who is the councillor for Ward 26. and he was sharing with us his 10 years experience as the councillor in the City of Kings, and is also going for the third term. At one point he was the acting mayor, so he's saying he is ready to lead this city because he has the experience, he knows what it takes to grow the city, and he has the people at heart. So it is up to the councillors now to vote for him, because unfortunately at this stage the people have done their job by voting the different councillors, and it is the councillors themselves who are going to pick one person who's going to be the mayor, and we wish him good luck in his endeavor. I hope when we meet him again, he will be the next mayor of Bulawayo, and we will be addressing him as his, your worship, sir. So till we meet again tomorrow, have a good day.
Tunjambila, the journey continues. 9 albums and counting. Ujays Marabini, sekwenzile njalo. Live at the Bulawayo Theatre, 31 August 2018, 6 p.m. till late. Nanso, fresh and funky. From the heart and soul of Jays Marabini. Our Jays Marabini continues to do it again and again and again. Tunjambila, this is one not to be missed.
Zuluganda, bantu abazi, ngiyabonga usekelo lwenu, ngithanda nonke. Kusho mina mfowethu voqabuka ukhodla imahlaba ethona amalala ndawonye amajampo ufana uzala ngumsika uzala ngumlingo uzala ngumjayeli. Phezulu endulele enkulumo afuze simathayo imdabula nje. Hayibo. Ozani ngobunengi benu. Uthola ukuthi hey, kusazoba late.